Right, welcome back to another game of AIG Basketball. My name is Brian Hafferkamp. I'm the designer and creator of this game. And we are going to show off a couple of different things here. We're going to replay game one of the current finals, which is 2-2 at this point at the recording. Indiana at Oklahoma City is the 2025 finals. And we got all of our players listed here. And this is our sort of quick play version of the game, and you can play this quick play version as much as you want. You could do some games playing quick play, some playing the long play version, whatever is going to be good for a replay of yours or however you want to play. So I'm going to show you just how easy it is to play this, and then we're also going to do a long play version as well. So I've got the players printed out here. I just went through and added their photos from Basketball Reference. But you can see each player's offensive number here. That's what we're using over here on the side. So the quick play game uses each player's offensive number. So whoever you decide to put on the floor, which you can put anybody on the team on the floor, or you can mix and match teams, or draft different players and stuff like that. So there really is a lot that you can do once you have the full set. So what we're going to do is we're just going to play 5-on-5, so the 5 starters against the 5 starters. That's the easiest way to play, because then they just play all the blocks. But if you want to put anywhere between 8 and 13, I think you can suit 13 people per team per game. So then you would decide how many of these blocks is Halliburton going to play in each quarter, and you kind of lay those out beforehand and then just play it through. And if he's not on the floor, then you need another point guard to be on the floor at the same time. So if you have multiple point guards on the bench, you could get them in little blocks of time here and there. If you have players who are sort of splitting half and half, you could have one player play 3 blocks, one player play 2, that type of thing. And you just need to mark off on there like how you would do that. I have a couple of suggestions for how you might do that kind of thing, and one would be just to mark in the corner here. So maybe in the first half or the first quarter he plays 4 blocks. In the second quarter he plays 3 blocks. Third quarter he plays 4 blocks, and then the fourth quarter you want him in the game playing all the blocks. So something like that. You can go off of their minutes per game, which you'll find on the cards themselves. So you can see here Cassem Wallace is playing 28 games. Hartenstein plays 28 minutes a game. Dort 29 minutes a game. So you can kind of lay out how many minutes per game you want them to be a part of, and then you have your backups too. So once you've laid that out, then you're just kind of looking down the line here at the different numbers, what position is the player playing, that kind of thing. So we're just going to play everybody playing every possession. So that's going to be the easiest way. And the way that we do this is I'm rolling 2 d6 dice, but you only need 1. So I'm going to look at the black die. It just feels easier to me to roll 2 dice at the same time. And what we're doing is we're going to roll for Indiana first, and we'll just alternate possessions. So we'll roll this possession here, and then this one, this possession, then this one. So that I find that to be kind of the easiest way. You could also roll all the possessions for one team for a quarter, all the possessions for another team for a quarter. You can do the back and forth, or you can just do all. You could do literally the entire game and then come back and do the entire game over here. There are some strategies that you can implement. They're in the game guide. Some things like double teaming, or putting on a full court press, some sort of risk reward type of plays. And then there's also one time per quarter, I think is what it is, or per half, maybe one time per half. The coach can simply call who they want to score and call their number, and then they become the key player for that possession block. So let's get into this. You'll see it as it goes along. It's not a difficult game to pick up. So first we'll just do alternating. So Indiana in their 4-minute block, their first 4 minutes, and then Oklahoma City. So what we do is we roll our die. If if it lands on 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, we simply match up the number of the player and the position. We look at his offensive rating and we add that into the block. And so he's sort of the key player from that block of time, and we're using his offensive number to add points to the game. If the roll is a 6, just like on the play result chart here, you're always looking for the shot. On a 6, the question mark means you get to choose who you want to shoot. So I've thought about putting some safeguards in place, like you can't choose the same player more than twice and a half or something like that. Once you get Jordan in the game, it becomes pretty difficult. This is about a 17% chance, almost 20% chance of being able to just choose the best player, which here Gilgeous-Alexander's 8 is like a Jordan number. So in terms of scoring and amount of scoring on the team, these are a little bit more balanced and a better team. These guys have, it's Williams or Alexander, Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's your scoring, right? So it's really important to be able to choose him because he is the bulk of their scoring. So I'm not going to put any restrictions there. We'll see how this turns out. All right, first up, Indiana. We have a 3. That's going to be Nesmith. And they start out with 5 points. And remember, this is not the quarter. This is the first block of time in the first quarter. For OKC, that's going to be Williams. We go to the second block of time, and now that's Siakam. And we'll make sure that we count these up after each quarter. We'll kind of keep a running total of where we are. 3, that's going to be Dort. And the third block of time, so we're here. 5, that's Siakam again. 5 is going to be Holmgren, one of their better secondary players, and now we get to choose. So I'm going to get Halliburton into the game, and we get to choose here. That's going to be Gilgeous-Alexander. A 4 is going to be Siakam again as he finishes up the first quarter block, and it'll be Holmgren finishing up the first quarter block there. So for Indiana, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 24 plus 5 is 29. And a 10, 28. So 29, 28. Indiana over OKC in the first quarter. We head to the second quarter, and it'll be Indiana up first. That's Halliburton coming out strong in the second quarter. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a bucket. Well, he's not a bucket. It's a key player. We'll call him the key player. That'll be Turner for Indiana. Miles Turner. Dort, the key player in the second quarter of time, second period of time. We have Nembhard. And for OKC, that'll be Wallace with his first chance being the key player. All right, we get another choice. Let's go with Siakam. He hasn't been involved much here in this period. And the 3, that's going to be Dort. As it feels like Indiana's pulled ahead a little bit. We're going to go back to Halliburton. And it'll be Holmgren once more. So we add up our second period, and we'll find out how the scores wound up to halftime. So 10 plus 11 is 21, so that's 27. So 27 is 40, 56. And we have 12 plus 8 is 10, and 20. So we have 20, and 5 is 25. That takes them to 53. 53, sorry. So 56-53 at halftime, and we'll move on to the third quarter. One is going to be Halliburton coming out strong in the third, and Gilgeous-Alexander, 2 stars, picking it up here in the third quarter. Nesmith is a 5. 6 we get to choose, so we're going to go right back to Gilgeous-Alexander and Halliburton again. As you can see, he's picking up the pace here in this one. 2 is going to go to Williams, also a good option. Third time block will be a 5, and that will be Turner, who's a 5, and it will be Dort for OKC. And in the final possession of the third quarter, final time block, it's Nembhard, and it is going to be Wallace for OKC. So we have 10, 26, so 76, 82, and we have 10 plus 16 is 26. We have 30, so 83, 82. So OKC takes the 1-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Good quarter there from Gilgeous-Alexander. And it'll be fourth quarter time. So we've got Turner coming out in the first block. Holmgren. So battle of the centers. 4 is Siakam with a 6. And a 1, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's possible he could be taken over. We'll just have to see. A 4, that's Siakam again. And we'll take stock of the game in just a minute. So Dort is a 4. So we've got 12, 17. That puts him at 99. And then we have 9 plus 8 is 17. So 199, and we have 2 possessions left. Oh, it's Halliburton coming up clutch. So 105 to 100. We get a chance to choose Gilgeous-Alexander. And so 108, 105. 2 is Nembhard. He's a 4. Again, you could choose in that moment to give it to your best player if you wanted to. I'm just letting it roll as it is. And we have Jalen Williams with the 6. So let's finish this out and see where we are at the end of the fourth quarter. So we got 10 plus 11 is 21, plus 6 is 27. So 102, 109. And 10 plus 16 is 26, 31 in the fourth. So we have 20 is 103, 30 is 113. So 114, 109. I believe that's true. Okay, I think that's right. We're going to go with that. 114, 109, and OKC takes a 1-0 lead. So that's as easy as it is. Well, that's the easiest way to play this, is just with your top 5. Again, if you wanted to layer in your second level or third level guys, you can do that. You just need to make sure that 5 guys are on the floor in each of these time blocks. And you could check that by just having a little check mark or something like that at the top to make sure, okay, he's on the floor. You can lay that out by a quarter and then decide in the second quarter, this is how the game's going. I want this guy to play a little bit more. Or you can have a set rotation. There's some places online also where you can get this kind of data about rotations. You can also just straight up use the minutes played, since each of these that's 4 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. So you can literally just kind of work out okay, this is how many minutes per game he plays. This is how much I'm going to let him in the game. Once you kind of get a rotation going, you can sort of work that rotation all the way through. But basically, this is how it's played, and that's a 1-0 lead. I'm going to put you on hold while I get everything together for the long play game, and we'll replay, let's say, game 4, which just happened. So let me get that together. All right, I think we are all set up now, so we're going to replay OKC at Indiana, and this is a full game. Basically just going with the same starters, but then I've got the backups all set up. So Indiana's going to have full scale 1 through 5. We're going to use these guys as our main backups for Oklahoma City. And then maybe some of these other guys will get into the game as well. We have a few more stragglers here that could get into the game. These guys are all at about 10 to 15 minutes a game. So let's get this one started. And we're going to use these for our offensive dice, our main 2d6s. This is going to decide which player is going to shoot the ball, and this will be our defensive dice, or die. We got our scoreboard all set up. We are ready to rock and roll in this one, and we will do the tip. The tip is just which team rolls the higher number. It will be Indiana who receives the tip, so the home team. And first trip up the floor, that's going to be Nembhard. A 4 is within his offensive number, and it's also within his 3-point number. So that right off the bat, that's going to be a 3-pointer. 4 doesn't do anything on defense, and so that's Nembhard with the 3-point buckets. And here we go. It's going to take me a minute to get into the flow a little bit. Got to get used to moving, like what's the operation of moving everything around. Cassine Wallace, 10 is going to be off the mark, but it's a 1, so he's going to get fouled. And that's going to be 2 free throws. 10 is good, and an 11 is not. So he makes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. I am keeping stats here. And the foul is on Nembhard. That'll be the first team foul. Two, Nembhard again. 6, this time it's going to be off the mark. A 2 is a foul, but there's no free throw, so that'll be Wallace. So it's Wallace and Nembhard just playing ball here at the first opening minutes. And 3-1 lead. A lot of 6s here. So 6 is my choice. Let's give it to Gilgeous-Alexander. I'll probably just start rolling that by itself. That way I don't distort anything, because I can know what the answers are before I get there. So he's going to miss, and a 2 is a foul on the before the miss. So that's Halliburton's first. So let's do that. Let's just roll this one first. It'll be Jalen Williams. And then what's the result of the play? The result of play is a miss. 3 is nothing. And so we need to roll for the rebound. 4 is going to be a rebound to the small forward. So that's going to be Nesmith. Things come out quite a bit slower whenever you start doing things like rebounds and keeping all the stats. 2, Nembhard again. That's going to be another 3-pointer. That's up and in. And a 5 on a make is nothing. So Nembhard with another 3. He's got 6 on 2 3-pointers. The assist goes to the point guard. So that's going to be Halliburton with the assist. And a quick 6-1 jump out there. Holmgren with the ball. 2 is going to be a bucket, but that's also within his 3-point range. So that's going to be a 6 is off. But he gets fouled on the play. So he gets fouled on the shot by Miles Turner. That's going to be Turner's first. And that's already the 3rd team foul for the Pacers. So Holmgren goes to the line for 2. 8 is good, and 8 is good. So he hits on a couple of free throws, his first 2 points of the game. And 6-3 early on in this one. Miles Turner with the ball. A 4 is going to be good. 4 on a 3-pointer is also in, and he gets fouled. So he gets fouled on the 3-pointer. Knocks it in. Miles Turner. Clutch. And he will have a chance at a 4-point play. That's the 2nd team foul. First foul on Holmgren. We're at the 10-minute mark. And we need to see something. What do we need to see? The assist. Is there an assist on the play? 5. Goes to the point guard as well. So Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. 12 is going to be a miss. So Turner with the miss. The rebound goes to the shooting guard. That'll be Williams. And we're coming back the other way. Holmgren with the ball again. 7 is going to be a miss, but he gets fouled before the shot by Turner. Turner's 2nd foul. 14 foul, 1 more. They'll be in the bonus. And off the foul, it's Cassem Wallace. 7 is going to be a miss. A 6 on a miss is a chance for a fast break. So let's actually roll this one. So we're going to get a miss there. And that's Cassem Wallace with the miss. And the fast break is the player is Miles Turner, and the 5 means his shot gets blocked. So let's check out the block on that play. That is going to be the power forward coming down. Dort getting the block, and Miles Turner with the miss, and we're coming back the other way. 1, Gilgeous-Alexander. An 8 is going to be a bucket, but it's outside his 3-point range. So that's a 2-pointer. 3 doesn't mean anything. And Gilgeous-Alexander with his first 2 of the game. And a 6 on the assist is going to be himself. So unassisted as he creates a shot for himself. I should really be rolling 2 on that, I guess. So I'll start doing that. We got a 6, and we can choose anybody we want. Let's go with Siakam. I'm just going to roll again. A 10 is going to be a miss, and a 5 is going to be a rebound battle. So that rebound battle is going to go to the 3s. We get a 4 and a 6, so it's going to be Jalen Williams who comes down with the ball. So Siakam with the miss, Williams with the rebound. That's his 2nd board. And it is going to be Williams who gets the shot. 9 is a miss. 5 is going to be a rebound battle again. That'll be for the 4s. Williams with the miss, and the rebound battle between Dort and Siakam, 3 and 3. So that's going to go to Siakam for the defensive board. come back down the other way. 5 is going to be Miles Turner with the ball. Another 9, that's going to be a miss. A 6 is going to lead to a fast break. So Turner with another miss, and the fast break is going to go to these guys. Kasem Wallace with a 2 is going to be a missed layup. Youch, that's tough. As he misses a second straight shot. Let's get a rebound. Rebound is going to go to the center, and that'll be Turner with the board as we head back the other way. It'll be Halliburton getting a shot. A 9 is off the mark, and a 4 is going to be a rebound battle between the big men. So Halliburton misses his first shot. We get a 12 to an 11. So that's actually going to be an offensive board to Turner. And we're going to stay here with the ball. 6, let's get it back to Halliburton. Give him another shot at it, a 7. That's going to be another miss, but he just get fouled. So no miss on the play. He gets fouled by Gilgeous-Alexander. That's going to be his first. 3rd team foul for the Thunder. We're at 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Let's take 2 shots. So an 11 is a miss, and a 4 is a make. So tough one there for Halliburton, but he does get on the board, and it will be Gilgeous-Alexander coming back the other way with possession. 8 is going to be a bucket, 4 is nothing, as Gilgeous-Alexander now with 4 points. Oh, sorry, should do 2. 8 on the assist is to the shooting guard. That's Wallace with his first assist. We're at the 7-minute mark. We got a TV timeout. This should be 7. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes. And 3, 6, 9, 10. So 10-7 is our score early on here. We come to our first TV timeout at 7 minutes. I think we're good on everybody playing right now. Probably somewhere maybe at the 3-minute TV timeout we'll make a change. So this is going to be Indiana ball. Nembhard, he's already got 6 points in this one. 6 is going to be a miss. A 3 is just straight up miss, and he's now 2 for 3 from the floor. Rebound goes to the center. That's Chet Holmgren. And it will be Oklahoma City basketball. Jalen Williams with the shot. 6 is up and in. Double, but it's greater than 5, so that's going to be a make. +1 is a foul, and so he gets 2, and that's Nesmith with the foul. That's his first foul, but the 5th team foul. So 2 points for Jalen Williams, and he gets a chance at a free throw. 7 is going to be up and in as he puts it in for the bucket. That is a 3-point play. The hard way. 6, we're going to get it out to Halliburton. 4 is going to be a bucket, and a 4 here is nothing. So Halliburton with 3 points in the game. The assist is himself, so creates his own shot there. We're going to get Kasem Wallace again. A 9, that's going to be a miss, and a 5 is on a miss, a rebound battle. That'll be our choice, so I'm going to give it to our big men. Makes the most sense to me. We get a 9 and an 11. So that's an offensive board to Holmgren. Wallace with another miss. Holmgren with the offensive rebound. And we're going to keep possession here. I don't typically change the possession on the clock unless, you know, you probably should just change it. Okay, let's do it because it's 15 seconds. 5, this is going to be Holmgren as he gets the offensive board. He goes right back up with it. 8 is going to be off the mark, and a 5 will be a rebound battle. And that rebound battle, let's call it between our 4s. So an 8 and a 9, that's going to be Siakam with the board. So Holmgren misses on the follow-up. Siakam brings down the rebound. And we go back the other way. 5.5 minutes left in the quarter. Nesmith is going to get a shot. 10 is going to be off the mark, but he does get fouled. So the foul will be on Williams. That's his first. 14 foul for the Thunder. And two shots for Nesmith, who's an excellent free throw shooter at 11. So he makes the first, and he makes the second. His first 2 points of the game. And it will be OKC basketball. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball in his hands. That's going to be a bucket. And a 5 on a make is nothing. So he's got 6 now. So the lead back to 1. 7 on the assist is going to go to Wallace. That's his second assist. And don't know if I moved that or not, so I'm going to move it anyway. So 4:45 left in the first quarter. We got a 4. That's going to go to Siakam, power forward. He's a 6 to make, and he misses. That's going to be a miss with a 6, and that will be a fast break. So Siakam now 0 for 2. He does have a couple of boards, but the fast break is going to go to OKC. It'll be 2. Cassem Wallace, a 6, is going to be a turnover. So they get a fast break possession, and Wallace turns it over. That's his first turnover of the game. And we are at, actually it should be just 4 minutes, I think. We get a 6. 6 is going to be our choice. Let's go right back to Siakam. Let's see if he can get in some kind of groove. They need him to be in the game. That's a 2. 2 is going to be inside the offensive number. It's a double, and that's inside the 3-point number. But we have a 6, so there's an opportunity for Dort to affect the shot. If he rolls a 4 or less, he will cause a miss. It's an 8, and Siakam with a 3-pointer in the base of Dort contested. 9, that assist is going to go to the small forward, Nesmith, his first assist. We're at 3:40 left in the game. It's now 16-12. Fine vintage year. Oklahoma City with the ball. We're going to go back to Gilgeous-Alexander. These numbers here, these offensive numbers, partially they tell you who gets the ball the most as well. It's not just like what's your best chance to make the shot. It's actually a marker to tell you, okay, this guy was the one who took the bulk of the shots, or these 2 guys, or whatever. So if you need to make any choices or that kind of thing, you can just use those to say not only is he going to have a better shot at making it, but he actually gets more. He got more of the shots during the season. So Gilgeous-Alexander, a 9 is going to be a miss, even though his number is 8. That's pretty high. So he misses for the first time, and that's going to be a board to Indiana. The rebound goes to the small forward. That's Nesmith. Nesmith playing well. He's got 2 points, 2 boards, and an assist early in this one. And it'll be, well, he'll take the shot too. Why not? 5 is going to be up and in. A 6, opportunity for Williams to change the shot. 2 to 5. He'll cause a miss. It's a 6, and that is Nesmith with the bucket. Let's see if there's any sort of assist on the play. 6 is going to go to Halliburton. That's his second assist. Yeah, I think we're good. Cassine Wallace, let's go ahead and pass. He's shooting a little bit too much. Let's get it to Dort. Dort is fine. 12 is going to be a missed 3-point shot. So Dort with a missed 3. A 3 is just nothing, so we look at the rebound. The 3, that's going to be a rebound to the shooting guard, Nembhard. His first board. So defensive rebound goes to Indiana. It'll be Miles Turner down low. 9 is going to be a miss. 4 is going to lead to a rebound battle between the 3s. So we get an 11 and a 6, and that board's going to go to Williams. So Turner with the miss, Williams with the rebound. That's his third rebound so far. And 2:45 left. We are the next stoppage of play we're going to have, so the next bucket or whatever, we're going to get some substitutions in here. Gilgeous-Alexander, let's roll along. A 9 is going to be a miss, but he does get fouled on the play. So let's go ahead and take care of everything, shoot the fouls, shots, and all of that. That's Burton's second foul. Team foul number 6 on the Pacers. 10 is good, and a 7 is good. So Gilgeous-Alexander with another 2 points. He's got 8 here in the first quarter. And let's get our substitutions in. Let me put you on hold here for a second while I substitute out. All right, subs are in the game, and we will go with, it's going to be Indiana ball. 5 is Isaiah Jackson. He'll be tested immediately. A 4 is going to be a bucket. 6, chance for defensive interference on the play as this is a contested shot. 2 to 7 is a miss. It's a 4, and Hartenstein causes the miss. On that miss, it will be I know there's a way to determine. I think for those guys, it's just a block. We'll call it a block for Hartenstein. And Isaiah Jackson with the miss. So Jackson 0 for 1. And we're going to go back the other way. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this one. It's Hartenstein taking his shot. A 5 is going to be good. 5 on the defense is nothing. There's nothing that Jackson can do as Hartenstein gets the block on one end, comes back and makes the bucket on the other end. 7 on the assist goes to Isaiah Joe. He is in the game. And his first assist. 2:15 left. It's now 18-16. It'll be Toppin with the ball. 8 is going to be a miss. 6 is going to lead to a fast break. So Toppin with the miss. And the fast break goes to OKC. That'll be Wiggins, who I put in at the small forward. He is going to get a layup plus a foul. So that's a foul on Mathurin. And that'll be his first foul. Team foul number 7 in the quarter. And Wiggins is going to get 2 shots. Actually, he made 1, and then he's going to take 1 free throw that he misses. So Wiggins a 2 plus a missed free throw. That will tie the game, and it'll be Indiana ball. Let's see if there's some sort of assist on that play to the point guard. That'll be Gilgeous-Alexander, who was running the point on the fast break. So 5 is going to go to Isaiah Jackson again. 7 is a miss, and he gets fouled before the shot by Hartenstein. So first foul on him, that's team foul number 5. So Isaiah Jackson is going to go to the line for a 1-and-1. Let's see if he can make it. He needs a 6 or lower. It's a 12, so he's going to miss. And that'll be Jackson with the missed free throw on the 1-and-1. 2 on the rebound. That goes to the point guard. That's Gilgeous-Alexander with his first board. And we're back the other way. 1:20 left in the quarter. Isaiah Joe, an opportunity. 6 is going to be a miss, and that's going to lead to a fast break. So a 6 on the fast break. 6 is going to be anybody we choose. Let's go with McConnell. And a 6 here is going to be a turnover. So McConnell running the point. Turns it over. That's his first turnover. Joe with a miss. And we are at 40 seconds now, as that took 2 possession blocks. Hartenstein with the ball. He is going to miss, and a 5 is going to lead to a rebound battle. That's between our number 1s. So McConnell and Gilgeous-Alexander. We get a 6 and a 9. So the board goes to McConnell, as Hartenstein with the miss and McConnell with the board. And this will be the last play of the first quarter. 2 is Ben Shepherd. Sorry. Shepherd with the shot. That's going to be a miss, and that's at the buzzer as Shepherd comes up empty. And so after the first quarter, we are tied at 18. A little bit of cold shooting there toward the end of the half. And let's go ahead and tentatively write that in. Let me double check on the points just to make sure we're in a good place. All right, and we are back with the start of the second quarter. All of our starters are back in the game. It's going to be OKC ball. I checked it out. It's actually 19-18. I have Indiana down for 19 points. So Gilgeous-Alexander gets us started in the second quarter. A 9 is going to be a miss, but he does get fouled on the play by Halliburton. That's Halliburton's first of the second quarter. And let's go ahead and get a replacement in here for him. Let's bring in TJ McConnell as Halliburton in foul trouble early in the game, in the second quarter. So Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot 2, makes the first and makes the second, and gives OKC their first lead of the game. Indiana ball. I get to choose, so let's go to Siakam. A 9 for Siakam, but he gets fouled. That's Dort's first team foul of the second quarter, and he's going to go to the line for 2. 10 is a miss, and a 3 is a make. So that ties us up at 20. Siakam with his first of the second quarter. We're at 11:15 early in the second. It'll be Cassem Wallace again, taking another shot. 11 is off the mark. 6 is going to lead to a fast break. So Wallace with another miss. He just basically needs to stop shooting the ball. So it's going to be a Siakam with a block shot as he gets his stuff thrown on the break. And that's going to come from the center, Chet Holmgren, who gets down the floor. His first block of the game. And Siakam with a missed shot. And it's going to be OKC ball with 11 minutes. Actually 10:40. All right, we get Dort with the ball. A 6 is going to be a miss for him. Leads to another fast break. This time on the fast break, it will be McConnell, who commits another turnover on the fast break. That's his second turnover of the game. And we are at 10 minutes now. A little sluggish scoring. Jalen Williams. 10 is going to be a missed three-pointer, and a 3 means nothing, so Williams just a straight up miss on the 3. And the rebound goes to Miles Turner. Turner's third board. Back the other way, it'll be Siakam taking the shot. An 11 is going to be a miss for him. 4 leads to a rebound battle. So Siakam with the miss. Rebound battle is between he and Dort. So he follows it up, a 5 for Dort. That was a 6 and an 11. So Siakam with the offensive board. And let's see what happens here. Nesmith with a 5 is going to be a bucket. So Nesmith puts it in on the offensive rebound. He's got 6. And that gives Indiana the 2-point lead. Any assist there? It is an assist from McConnell. So his first assist. And coming back the other way is OKC. We're going to ask Dort to pass the ball. He gets to Holmgren. A little better chance of making, and in fact he did make it plus the 1. So Miles Turner with his third foul, we're going to have to get him out of the game. Second team foul, and Holmgren with the bucket and a chance for a 3-point play. He puts it up and in. So 3-point play for Holmgren. He's now got 5 in the game, and he gives OKC the 1-point lead. Let's get Turner out of the game. He is in foul trouble. And it's going to be Isaiah Jackson who's going to have to play some minutes here. All right, Indiana ball. Nembhard, the shooting guard, is going to miss. A 4 is going to lead to a fast break for OKC. That's going to be Dort with the layup. So Nembhard with the miss. Dort with the make. And is there an assist on the play? That's to the shooting guard, Cassine Wallace. That's his third assist. And we're at 8:45 left now in the half. We got a 6. Let's go ahead and get that to Siakam again. A 9 is going to be off the mark, but he does get fouled by Dort. That's Dort's second foul. Second team foul. And we're going to go to the line here. Let's just shoot those out. He misses a first, and he misses a second. Wow, that's rough. So Siakam misses 2 free throws. We're going to get someone else in the game. Let's go with we have a power forward here. He does get into the game. So let's go with Kenrich Williams. Give him a few minutes of play here. All right, 8:30 left in the half. It'll be Isaiah Jackson. Decent offensive number, but he's going to miss here. That's going to lead to a rebound battle. Battle is between the 1s. And a 7 to a 7. We have a tie ball. So that's Jackson with the miss. And we'll have a tie ball between the 2 point guards, 8 and 8. Always give that tie to the home team. So we're going to stay here on this end of the floor. 8:15 left, and it's Indiana ball. Let's get it back to Siakam. Let's see if we can get on track. An 8 is going to be off the mark again. Leads to another rebound battle. This time between the twos. That's a 10 to an 8, so it's going to be Kasim Wallace with the board. His first rebound, the miss goes to Siakam. Siakam with a really rough game so far. 8 minutes left in the half. Only 25-22 as the shooting is failing. Let's get him to pass. Get it to the man, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he stops the bleeding and puts in a bucket for OKC. Assist on the play, an 8 will be to Wallace. Wallace with 4 assists. He's really playing well. Only averages 2.5 a game. We're going to get Isaiah Jackson the ball. He's got a 2. He doesn't have a 3-point opportunity here, so that 2 is going to be a 2-point shot. 5 doesn't mean anything, and Isaiah Jackson gets off the schneid with a bucket. Let's see if there is an assist. There is. That's going to go to TJ McConnell with the assist. 7:20 left in the half. It's Gilgeous-Alexander again. A 10 is going to be off the mark. A 5 leads to a rebound battle. That goes to our 2s. And it's a 7 to a 7, so we got another tie ball. That's actually Gilgeous-Alexander's first miss of the game. We have a tie ball situation between our 2s. And let's go ahead and get... We're going to keep Halliburton out. So I can get Shepherd into the game. And Siakam is doing okay in the foul territory, so we should roll for the jump ball. So a 7 to a 5. The jump ball is going to go to OKC. And they will take possession. It'll be Kenrich Williams. He gets his first shot of the game. 10 is going to be a miss. And that's going to lead directly to a fast break. So Kenrich Williams with his first miss. Fast break goes to Indiana. It'll be Nembhard with the Slamma Jamma. So Nembhard flushes it on the fast break. That's another bucket for him. He's got 8. In the first half, let's see if there was an assist on the play. 5 goes to the point guard Shepherd as he gets his first action, anything really. And we're at 6:40 left in the half. It's Jalen Williams. Williams with the bucket. And we need to see if there was some assist on the play. 8. The assist goes to the shooting guard. That's Wallace again. That's his 5th assist, as he is really filling up the stat sheet in this one. 6:20 left in the half. 6 we get to choose, so let's go with Nesmith. He hasn't really gotten too many opportunities here. Just 3 attempts to score. That's going to be a double, and a 3-point shot. A 2 is nothing going to make. So Aaron Nesmith takes the rock and hits a 3. We'll see if there is an assist. The assist goes to Shepherd again. His second assist. And we are tied up at 29. Kasim Wallace. An 8 is going to be a miss. That's going to lead to another fast break. And he really... I think it's about time for him to stop shooting the ball. So Got to get serious about that. 6 on the fast break. Let's get it to Siakam. Siakam with the missed layup. As he gets out on the break and misses. The rebound is going to go to the point guard. That's Gilgeous-Alexander with the defensive board. And that takes us down to the 5.5 minute mark. Here in the first half, it'll be Chet Holmgren with the ball. A 3 is up and in, and that's going to be a bucket for Holmgren. He's got 2, 4, 6, 7 points here in the first half. 7 points and a couple of boards. The assist is going to go to Wallace again, as he's been all over the place. Back the other way. Let's go to Siakam. Let's see if he can get off the schneid. We're going to keep feeding him the ball, but he misses on the three-pointer. And just not looking good for him. The rebound goes to the power forward. That's Kenrich Williams. And we're back the other way. Gilgeous-Alexander. An 8 is a bucket. It's a double, but it's more than his three-pointer. So that's going to be a 2-point shot. And a 3 is nothing on a make. So Gilgeous-Alexander with another basket. A 7 is Wallace again with the assist. And 33-29 is the lead. That was a 2. So Nembhard is going to get the shot. He's got 8 points here. He's going to miss here. A 2 is going to be a foul before the shot. So that foul is on Wallace. That's his second. Third team foul. We're at 5 minutes left. Let's go ahead and get a substitute for Wallace. We'll go with Aaron Wiggins. And we'll stay here with Indiana. Nembhard again. 9 is going to be another miss, but he does get fouled. So Wiggins comes in and immediately gives up a foul. That's foul number 4, team foul number 4. To the line for 2 is Nembhard. He makes both. Indiana keeping pace. And he's got 10, I believe. 6, 8, 10. A couple of three-pointers early on. OKC ball, we're going to give it to Gilgeous-Alexander. A 6. 6 is going to be good. A 6 here, though, means that there's a chance for Shepherd to have an effect. Just a 2. So not even a 3% chance of affecting the shot, and he doesn't. And Gilgeous-Alexander with another bucket. An 8 is going to be Wiggins. This time with the assist. 4:20 left. 35-31. We are going to get it to Siakam. A 9 is going to be another miss, and a 4 is a rebound battle. So that'll be between our 2s. An 8 to a 5, and that's going to be Wiggins with the board on defense. Siakam, another miss. And it's just been a bad day for him. 4 minutes left in the half. Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 plus a foul is going to be 2 points plus a foul on Ben Shepherd. That's his first foul. Third team foul. And it's a bucket for Gilgeous-Alexander plus a chance at a 3-point play. So 8 is good. And he is off and running here in the first half. That should be a 3-point play. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. It's Nesmith with the ball. He hit a 3 the last time he touched it. He's going to miss here on the 2-point shot. Rebound goes to the power forward, Williams. That's his second board. And we're at 3:20 left in the half. Gilgeous-Alexander again. Let's have him pass the ball. He gets it to Kenrich Williams. And a 7 is going to be a miss. A 5 is going to be a rebound battle between the 1s. A 10 to an 8, and that's going to be an offensive board for Gilgeous-Alexander. So Williams with the miss. Gilgeous-Alexander with the offensive board, and we'll stay here. 4, Kenrich Williams again. And a 6 is going to be a 3-pointer off the mark and another rebound battle. This time between the 4s as he battles it out with Siakam. Siakam's going to win that battle. So Williams with a 3-pointer missed. Siakam with a board. That's his 4th rebound. And we are at the 3-minute mark of the half. It'll be Nesmith with the ball. A 9 is going to be a miss, and a 4, another rebound battle. This time with our 3s, so he's following up his shot. 9 to a 4, and Nesmith is going to lose that rebound battle as Jalen Williams with his 4th board, and Nesmith, second miss in a row. 2:45 left as action continues. It'll be Kenrich Williams. Let's have him pass out of that. That's a good place to throw the ball. But that'll be a 3-pointer missed, and a 6 is going to lead to a fast break. So that'll be fast break here. 2 is Nembhard, and a 1 is a layup plus a foul. So miss from Gilgeous-Alexander leads to a fast break from Nembhard. 2 plus a foul. Wiggins is the man who commits the foul. That's his second, 5th team foul. And we have a 3-point play for Nembhard, who's had an excellent first half. And that gets Indiana right back into it. We are at 2.5 minutes. Let's go ahead and get some changes here to our lineups. All right, so substitutions are in the game. We got Isaiah Joe at the point and Wiggins at the shooting guard. We'll put in Dylan Jones, who didn't get too much time, just 10 minutes a game. So this will probably be one of his only chances to get in the game. And Hartenstein, Toppin, Mathurin, Nesmith, Shepherd, and McConnell for the Pacers. So I'm trying to remember who shot the last shot. We'll go with Indiana. I think that's who it is, but I'm not sure. This is McConnell with the shot. 8 is going to be a miss. 4 is a rebound battle. That's between our 2s. So we get a 7 to a 5. So that's going to be an offensive board for Shepherd. His first rebound of the game is an offensive rebound. McConnell misses this shot. His first field goal. We got 2:15 left in the half. It'll be Nesmith with the ball. A 5 is going to be a bucket. And Nesmith back in the scoring column. 5 on the assist is McConnell. That's McConnell's 3rd assist. And it's now 38-36 OKC for Kenrich Williams. A 6 is going to be a miss, and a 6 here leads to a fast break. So Kenrich Williams with the miss. Fast break is going to be Toppin. A 3 is going to be a dunk as he throws it down on the fast break. His first bucket of the game. That draws us even. Let's see if there's an assist. A 9 is to the small forward Nesmith. his second assist of the game. And it will be OKC ball. We got a 6, so we get a chance to choose here. I tried to leave a little bit of offense out there. Let's get it to Hartenstein. That's going to be a 2-point shot missed, but he does get fouled. So he gets fouled by Toppin's first. That's going to be the 14th foul. He gets 2 cracks at it. 7 is good. 8 is good. So Holmgren puts in 2 free throws. He's had a decent first half here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 points here in the first half. So I'm pretty close. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Hartenstein. He's got 4. So 1 minute left. It is Nesmith again. One of their best scoring opportunities is with Nesmith. He's going to miss the 3 though. 6 is going to lead to a fast break. And it'll be Isaiah Joe with the turnover. Isaiah Joe with the turnover. That's his first turnover of the game. Takes us to 40 seconds left. Actually, I think this is the last play. Should have done 2 there. Last play of the first half. TJ McConnell is going to get the last shot. 6 is going to be a miss, and that's just straight up as he misses at the buzzer. And that will be how it plays. As we have a 40-38 lead for OKC after the first half. I've got a time commitment out in about 20 minutes, so I'm gonna cut this one off here. Let me go back through and I'll figure up and make sure that we have all of our scoring correct, and then we'll make any adjustments there and I'll close up the video. All right, so back with everything. So a 22-point quarter for OKC, a little better than they did in the first quarter, but Indiana only 19 points, so everything is a little bit low here, and not rolling particularly well for these two teams. They have too many good players for it to be quite this low, so I expect a little bit of offensive uptick in the second half. Wallace with 7 assists in the first half, 4 boards for Williams for OKC. Gilgeous-Alexander has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 19 points in the first. Nembhard is the big man for the Pacers. He's got 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 in the first half. Just 3 points for Halliburton. Not something that we're expecting. So we'll see coming back into the second half if things tighten up just a little bit in the shooting department. I gotta go, so I'm gonna cut this video off right here, but that gives you a good flavor of the quick play game, and it gives you a pretty good flavor here of the more full play game. Now I'm keeping literally everything as far as stats are concerned, so this game is moving along. You can see a little bit slower. I'm even keeping, misses and all that kind of stuff. So this is about as slow as the game is going to play. And if you wanted to play faster, you could play with no substitutions. You could play with fewer possessions. Definitely not keeping all the stats, but just keeping the score is going to make it go super fast. And so you can go pick up this set now. It's available at ClarkandAddisonGaming.com. ClarkandAddisonGaming.com. And you can get this one plus 2 other seasons for AIG basketball. There's a big splash kind of at the top of the page with a button that goes to all of the AIG basketball games. It's also listed right under that in all the new releases. So you should be able to pick that up there. You can see the years that are available underneath. The game is a good deal, $10. You're going to get everybody carded in the season, and you get all the components. There's more detail, more information inside the game guide, so I encourage you to flip through it or look through the game guide, because there's a lot there, and then it also will come with the quick play game. So I think it comes. I'll have to make sure that the quick play game is in there. If not, I'll make sure to get in there. If you purchase it and the quick play game is not in there, reach out to me at clarkandaddisongaming@gmail.com. I'll go back and double check on that today to make sure that those files are there. All right. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comments section. If you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. That's a real easy way to support what I'm doing. Another way is to go to clarkandaddisongaming.com. Just purchase a season, find some game you like. I've got many published games and other games that are coming along the way in different sports. And you can get lots of different variety at clarkandaddisongaming.com as well. If you want to join the Facebook group, you can go to Facebook groups, look up Clark and Addison Gaming, answer a few questions, and agree to the group rules, and I'll be happy to let you in there. That's usually where a lot of information gets posted first. There's discussions there, and people are asking questions about the different games that they're playing of mine. And it's a community of 200 plus people now who are interested, maybe not in every single game that I have, but they're interested in generally what's going on, and maybe they have a few games that they really like to play. Yeah, I think that's it. I appreciate everyone's support of this game. It's finally in production, so I'll be rolling out more seasons. And if you have a particular season you like to see, you can put it down in the comments section. I've got everything from 1970 to 2025. So if there's one you want to see come out now, just let me know. And I'm just kind of cherry picking seasons all the way through. And happy to release whatever, whenever people are ready for a particular season. All right, I think that's it from here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.